Imagine this. You're driving a sports car on the highway. Your engine's RPM is maxed out, the roar is deafening, and you're accelerating like a bullet. Now, here's the twist. What if I told you that same principle of high RPM applies directly to your business revenue and products? What's RPM? It's your revenue per minute, how much you earn in every tick of the clock. And if you're not optimizing it, your competition is already leaving you in the dust. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll understand how focusing on high RPM could make the difference between being a struggling entrepreneur and the biggest business mogul in your industry. Would you rather work 80 hours a week for peanuts or 30 hours a week for profits that make your jaw drop? Thought so. Every minute you waste on low-value tasks is revenue lost forever. Picture this. A day wasted in analysis paralysis is a day your competitor capitalizes on market gaps. High RPM businesses move fast, break barriers, and optimize relentlessly. But speed without strategy is chaos. Let's talk about focus. The 80-20 rule states that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. High RPM businesses zero in on their most profitable products or services. Here's a fear to consider. What if 80% of what you're doing right now is useless? High RPM is about cutting the fluff and doubling down on the gold mine. Speaking of useless effort, do you know how much time the average person spends scrolling aimlessly online? About 2 hours a day. Imagine funneling that time into revenue-generating actions. High RPM businesses thrive by automating low-value tasks. Think AI tools, CRM systems, and streamlined workflows. Don't fear tech, fear falling behind. Every minute you save through automation is money back in your pocket. But automation alone won't save you without a killer strategy. Scaling isn't about doing more. It's about doing better. High RPM businesses grow strategically by reinvesting profits into their top-performing products and ventures. The fear, scaling too fast and crashing. The excitement, watching your revenue grow exponentially when done right. Here's a hard truth. Hesitation kills. High RPM businesses capitalize on opportunities now. Think about Amazon's 2-day delivery. It wasn't just convenience. It was urgency turned into profit. What can you do today that will push you one step ahead tomorrow? Speaking of urgency, when was the last time you acted on an idea immediately instead of procrastinating? Yeah, that stings. High RPM businesses know their customers inside out. They don't just sell, they solve problems. If you're not obsessing over customer needs, someone else will. Here's an exciting thought. With high RPM, every satisfied customer becomes a walking advertisement for your brand. Now, let's pull it all together. High RPM isn't just a business strategy. It's a mindset. It's about maximizing every minute, every decision, and every dollar. The fear of being left behind should drive you to act today. The excitement of dominating your industry should fuel your hustle. Now, imagine this. You implement these strategies, and your business revenue soars. The urgency to act now will no longer feel like pressure but purpose. But here's the kicker. This is just the beginning. If you think high RPM is powerful, wait until you learn about the power of compounding. It's the secret sauce that magnifies all these efforts exponentially. Click on the end screen to watch my next video on how compounding can take your business from good to unstoppable.